Dear Father, Mother God, we thank you for allowing us to be channels of light, love, and healing. We ask that all energy that flows through Maria and myself be grounded in Mother Earth, for she, in fact, is the living healer. We call on our guides and our angels to speak through us now. Thank you, Mother, Father, God, and all the angels and sentient beings that are keeping the flood waters low. Thank you, Mother, Father, God, all that is. Hi, Maria. Yeah, we had another close call, but it's snowing in Flag right now, and it was raining here this morning, and we seem to be okay.
Nuts. I was at the pool 2 days ago, and today I have boots.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So spring and winter's coming and going. But anyway, you had this morning, we never know what we're going to talk about until we get here, but you intuitively put on your mother's ring, right?
And it's Garnet.
And it's Garnet. So
I didn't even know. I said, oh, let's put my mom ring today. And I put my mom ring. And then I pull William card, and he says, keep your heart open.
She pulled William's card. These Death Speak cards are just flying off the shelves, and we're getting so much good reviews. I want to thank Erica, who sent us this beautiful card and told us of her experiences, how much she likes our videos, and about the card, that her experience with the cards. And then we have Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. We sent Kathy some jewelry by mistake, and she's sending it back to us free of postage because she loves our videos. And then there's Karen. Okay, there's a Karen too. So we're getting a lot of good feedback, and we want to thank you for the feedback that we're getting for these cards. So Maria, when you pulled the card this morning, William said,
keep your heart open.
Keep your heart open.
And I didn't know why I put my mom ring. Just something told me. I opened my jewelry and I said, let me put my mom ring. And it's a Garnet. And a Garnet is, you have to release whatever pains we have. It's your root chakra. Before the energy of flow start going through every chakras up. It's very hard. When you breathe, people sap. You have to breathe from here. But if you blocked here, it's very hard to bring that almost like Kundalini energy up to your intuition, to every part of your 7 chakras. Because I'm holding on to something, and it's very hard because I just lost my husband. And it's, one day you're good, next day you're black. One day you're happy, next day you're sad. So that told me like, oh my God, you got to let go. He's telling you, keep your heart open, even though he's never going to leave, because it's part of, I guess, the grieving. You're going to grieve different way. But he says, don't get stuck there.
Keep your heart open. And that's what Garnet helps you do.
Garnet, allows to open here. This is your well also of manifestation in your life,
Your
Anita.
root chakra.
Yes. It's manifestation of your life to start going up to the core of your heart, which is the universe. We always think, oh, something going to show up, how it's going to show up, somebody's going to do something. We have to realize, and that's when I said this morning and meditate, when he told me, open your heart, I felt that like twinkle in my heart, like somebody was almost scratching me, like you have an itch.
Yeah.
And it felt so wonderful to connect to the source and universe that we came from, because everything is already in it. If you came from that source, don't we should believe we already all of it, all the wealth, all the health, all the joy, all the happiness. But we consciously we have to start paying more attention to the unconsciousness to become more conscious. We get up in the morning, we brush our teeth, we come to work. That's consciously you're doing on a daily basis. But start paying more attention to that unconscious, because the unconscious is a flow of life. The universe is already within us, all of us. And we have to tap into that
Right.
to recognize and let the life flow. It's almost like having a fate. You're not looking there. You're not looking what somebody else doing, how much they got, what they achieve. If we are came from this magnificent universe, don't we should realize we already that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why I choose this, because he just told me to open this valve, get aligned again, let this energy flow, no matter what pains we have. It could be physical, could be mental, could be betrayal, whatever it is. We all had some kind of pains in our life.
Right.
I'm sure you did.
Right. So you were telling me a story about the young girl. Young girl, you went to dinner.
We went to dinner. Wonderful. Sherry brought her whole family. Sherry, I'm sorry, I'm talking about, because she watches the video every day. Was mom, sister, and two her daughters. We went to dinner. They were over here. I know Sherry for a long time. We had a wonderful time, and somehow we start talking about, and one of the daughter never hugs.
One of the daughters never
Never
hugs.
hugs. She doesn't give hug, and I said, why? Intuitively, I don't know where it came from. I said, you have a scar in your heart. And she says, is it funny? Jamie told me in my aura, they have a scar in my heart. And I said, you know what? Whatever the pains, but if you don't want to open your heart, you not allowing the love of universe come to your heart. Just ponder on it. And we dropped it. We have so much fun yakking
Yeah.
and share the birthday one next day. The wonderful, wonderful family. I feel like I know them my lifetime. As we're going outside, we all hugging. She's standing right in front of me like Robert. Walks to me and giving me the biggest hug, Anita. And her older sister took a picture. It was so awesome to see that, because universe is in all of us, not in our sun, but we block it. So that's why we have to open the root chakras, allows, because we might suffer in some kind of pains and we don't know how to let go. And today when I put my mom ring, goes way, way back, and I never forget, was 8 of us. We all have choices. We sing together, one cleaning the dishes. We spoke different languages to one another. And my mom would sit down and cry. She says, God bless me with amazing of world children. And then Williams tell me, keep your heart open. It was just like, wow.
Wow.
I never gonna forget him. 48 years, he just gone, but he wants me to live life
Right.
that universe wants to give to me, and stop blocking, because I know some days I just don't want to be about anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to lock myself, and this is not what universe wants me to do.
No, not at all.
So if anybody has any kind of stuck over here, this is your manifestation of anything in your life, and the connection to your heart. When you open, your intuition opens, because then everything flows, like almost you're getting kundalini, your hair standing on your head. But the heart is the core of the universe. And start paying more attention to the unconscious to become more conscious. So the life flow in faith of desire of your life. That's my message, Anita.
And those of you who wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, like we do,
Yes.
realize that your subconscious, your higher consciousness is trying to get through to you before you get up and do your daily chores. So you might want to pay attention to that if you don't already know what's going on. You're waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever early because your subconscious is trying to get your attention.
And it's a quiet time, no distraction.
Right.
And I love to get up 4 o'clock in the morning. That's my special time,
Right.
And that's when you say messages come that you don't even know. Why I put this today? I could have put this yesterday. But it
Yeah.
was today, it was a reason. I always believe nothing happened by accident.
Nothing happens
No.
by accident. And Jamie, the same day you told her she had a scar on her heart, Jamie told her the same thing the same day.
And I didn't know that because I
No,
didn't talk to Jamie about
no.
this. I didn't see her aura, what was there. It just came automatically. I said, sounds to me like your heart is scarred. And she says, this is what Jamie told me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing happened by accident.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So share it. I'm so sorry, but that was a beautiful story and I needed to share it so everybody could embrace, and maybe they're going through the same thing, that we can maybe help them open the heart and
Right.
release whatever we hold on to it.
Right.
Doesn't serve purpose.
Right. And we have a lot of nice garnets. I found this ring. I might have to keep it. Uh,
Beautiful.
but it's all faceted and sparkly, and
This
I don't
is
know, it
my
kind of
mom.
looks Egyptian or something.
Yeah.
And so we have a lot of nice rings. We also have some
They're like from $8 to $15, Anita.
$8 to $15.
Yes, small is
Tumbled.
8, large is 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful earrings, bracelets, pendants.
Yeah.
And of course, these guys, it's a powerhouse.
Yeah.
At least for me, it's just like you can communicate and you get messages that you might never even dream of.
No, and then I had another girl here the other day. She had written a book, and she wanted me to see her book. And anyway, she had a friend who died, and long story short. But anyway, I showed her these, and she said, I have to have these. You know, I have to have these. So, so if you do have questions, or if you didn't get to say goodbye, or if you didn't get clarity on something, these might help you. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, Maria, we always have something to talk about because we always have incredible things happening here at the Center for the New Age.
It
and
does.
so it's still spring break in some places. So have a great spring break if you're continuing that. And Easter's coming up soon. And anyway, and we're still holding on. We're still not flooding. So
thank God.
yeah,
Yes.
say a prayer for us. Okay.